Imagine a world where you can build anything you want: a castle in the sky, an underwater house, a magic sword, a farm full of exploding pigs. Yep, that's a thing too. Now imagine that world became a movie with real actors, adventure, humor, and even a villain trying to destroy people's creativity. Well, it happened. Hey, Internet, if you're into movies and pop culture served with a chill and fun vibe, hit that subscribe button and drop a like on the video. New content every week. Minecraft became a movie. And no, you don't need to be a gamer to get what's going on here. In case you're new to it, Minecraft is one of the most famous games in history. It looks simple. Everything's made of blocks. But that simplicity opens the door to something amazing. Total freedom. You explore, mine, build, survive, and most of all, create. There's no fixed storyline, no set path. You make your own game. Since 2009, over 300 million copies have been sold. Yep, it's the best-selling game of all time. And now, over a decade later, Warner decided to do the unthinkable. Turn this creative sandbox into a story with a plot, a hero, a villain, the whole blockbuster package. The main character? Steve, the iconic blocky guy from the game. But in this version, he lives in a world where being creative is actually a problem. Like for real. Steve, banned for being creative. But he's not alone. Along the way, he teams up with a group of orphans, a real estate agent. Yep, really. And Garrett, played by Jason Momoa. Garrett's the lovable mess, kind of lost in life, a bit clumsy, but with a huge heart. Together, this unexpected crew gets pulled into the world of Minecraft, now in total crisis. The villain wants to destroy everything the game stands for: freedom, imagination, creative chaos. And that kicks off the mission to save this pixelated universe from boredom and monotony. Me? I grew up watching my friends play Minecraft. I never really got into it myself, but they'd spend hours building floating castles, crafting gold armor just because it sparkled, and blowing stuff up with TNT for fun. It was the kind of game where you could just be free, no mandatory quests, no game over. The only limit was your imagination. So when I heard they were turning it into a movie, I was skeptical. Let's be honest. How do you turn something so open-ended and personal into a neatly wrapped up story with a beginning, middle, and end? The visuals? Spot on. They nailed the Minecraft vibe. Blocky, colorful, exaggerated, without making it look goofy. Everything has that charming pixelated look, adapted for the big screen. Seeing it with real actors is surreal, but it works. The sets are gorgeous, full of Easter eggs for fans, but still totally accessible if you've never placed a single block in your life. Now, the humor. The movie tries to be funny all the time. Sometimes it lands. Sometimes it's kind of silly, but it's got charm, especially thanks to Jason Momoa. He carries a lot of scenes just with his chaotic energy. The story is simple, as it should be, but the message hits hard. It's about creativity, about being different in a world that wants everything standardized. A clear metaphor, but it works, especially for kids growing up in this algorithm-driven world. Of course, it's not perfect. The pacing drags in the middle. Some jokes feel like they came straight out of a boomer gamer group chat, and a few characters pop in and out without much explanation. Like, what even happened to that real estate agent halfway through? She just vanished. Poof, became a stone block. But in the end, the Minecraft movie is a surprise. It's weird, it's goofy, but it has heart. And honestly, that's more than most game adaptations can say. Here's a fun fact. This project actually started back in 2014. It went through tons of versions and directors. At one point, even Sean Levy, Stranger Things, and Rob McElhenney, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, were attached. Things only really took off once Jason Momoa came on board. We don't have confirmation of a sequel yet, but Warner definitely left the door open. And with Minecraft's endless universe, you can totally imagine future stories with Alex Enderman or full-blown quests in the Nether or the End. If Warner plays their blocks right, they've got a goldmine on their hands. Compared to other game-to-film adaptations, Minecraft lands closer to Super Mario Bros. Than Assassin's Creed. Thank goodness. It's not trying to be as deep as The Last of Us, and that's okay. It knows what it is, a fun, visually creative film with a solid message. And that's more than enough. Liked the video? Then go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below. Are you planning to watch the movie? Have you seen it already? Did you love it or was it kind of meh? And tell me this, what other game do you think deserves a movie adaptation? Anything goes, from Super Nintendo classics to the most random indie titles. Now sound off in the comments. Do you think this movie deserves a sequel? What other games should get adapted? Can you imagine a live-action Zelda, a solid God of War, or even a Stardew Valley turned into a small-town romantic drama? Comment it all down below, share with your friends, and hit that bell so you don't miss the next breakdown. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. And remember, if life gets too blocky, build a new one. Peace out.